Teresa.
And I'm Rasheida.
And we're the Bennetts. Back for another crazy day. So, have you guys know, I'm looking real short today, right? Because look at Rashida's hair. It's like it grew a half a foot. So, I got to sit up in the chair just to, I just want to be with you.
She hating on my do today.
Oh.
It's me being creative.
Badu, her hairdo, like Erica Badu. Anyway, so, hey, I feel like sometimes we should become Wendy Williams. Is that her name? Wendy Williams? She got all the hot topics because there's a whole bunch of stuff. And I like watching The View, and there's a bunch of hot topics. First of all, condolences to the Kobe Bryant's family, a tremendous basketball player. Sad that all of the controversy came. Silliness. But that's not really the agenda for our show. So we're not going to get into that except just to say he was a great basketball player. And his legacy there will outshine anything else. And I think, I said I wasn't going to say anything, but let me give this quick, this testimony about it. You know, he made mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. But he grew up, and that's the thing that we should take away is that you can make mistakes early in life and still go on to be a legend and fulfill your destiny, fulfill your purpose. And so his legendary status will always outshine his mistakes. So that's enough on that, unless you have something you want to add on the Kobe Bryant thing. All right, so great. Some other stuff that came in, the Dwayne Wade, Gabrielle Union thing. So, gosh, man, the airways are chattering with this stuff. We mentioned this in an earlier show when we were doing, I don't know, command hooks or something. We were talking about that because I'm really protective of my kids. Here's the bottom line. What is it that people expect you to do about your child? When your child has enough faith in you to come to you with his or her issue and knowing that they feel different from the rest of the world, are we really expecting people to abandon their children and say, oh, you're not what I expect, so I don't love you anymore? That's like having an ugly baby. When your baby's born, if it's ugly, you don't know. You don't look like it was expected to look. You go, I want this baby is ugly. We don't get to do that. People, stop the madness.
Yes, stop it. Team too much.
So I've said it a zillion times. Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union have done absolutely the right thing. You take care of your kids. We make mistakes as people every day. God does not forsake us. He don't throw us back. If he did, we're in trouble. So
absolutely.
I think the reason it's big news right now is because they have decided to go ahead. He was formerly Zion. He's now Jaya Hosea. And not only had changed the pronouns and everything, but Jaya has changed her name now. And I think that's really cool for her to have the kind of relationship where she can feel comfortable to tell her parents. But absolutely. I think it's even better that, and Gabrielle, big ups.
Because, love you, girl.
You know, we have blended families, so I'm all about making sure our kids feel equal. Absolutely. But to really stand in there in this circumstance and be okay with all that, big ups to Gabrielle and Dwayne. And then
also about Will, right?
Yeah. So and then
Will Smith,
so you got Will Smith, whose son who tends to express himself in a fluid fashion from time to time.
Absolutely.
What's his name? Jaden.
Jaden.
And then
he was actually in a photo shoot a long time ago where they had on a skirt. And they were like giving him hell about it. But it's fashion, and fashion men wear skirts. But it doesn't mean so what? And right now I've realized that this generation, this fluid thing, they are free to be whomever they want to be, wear whatever they want to be. So it actually is, we should be actually lifting them up and supporting them because there were times a lot of us could not be who we wanted to be, could not openly do and just say and wear whatever we wanted to, but now they have the freedom to do so. And I'm pissed off that parents are just coming out of, people that don't even know the families, they're coming out of woodwork just straight attacking these children. These are children. Stop attacking them. They are just being their authentic selves. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we're all, as parents, we have been trying to tell our children forever, be your most authentic self, love yourself, be yourself. And now they doing it, now you mad? Man, get out of here with that. Okay, sorry.
Okay, so as you can see, Regina can get riled up. We had the same thing. So Snoop Dogg's son recently, Corday, recently did a photo shoot. And again, after Snoop Dogg attacked Gayle King or had his issue controversy with Gayle King, then those pictures were taken apparently a while back, but now they've resurfaced. And then we know Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson had a difficult time accepting his son Irvin Jr. when he first came out. But the difference is Irvin Jr. is a gay male. And is he trans? I can't remember what he is, but he likes to he dresses like a woman all the time. These other guys are expressing their fluidity. And that's okay. The issue is, why can't we let people love who they love? Here's the question. Absolutely. Why do we have to choose to love male or female exclusively? Who made that a rule? Yes, God created Adam and Eve for the explicit purpose of procreation, but nobody said it had to stay that way. It has to have an exchange of fluids, etc., to make children populate the world. But who said it had to stay that way? We have all kinds of technology and ways to help us populate the world and make children. Absolutely. But why do we want to force people to choose? Why can't we just let people be free to say, love who you want to love, and if this time it's a girl, great. If the next time it's a boy, great. That's between you and that other individual. So, our big ups to that, and parents. Okay, so this is a kind of a segue to, we get it. There are parents that just don't know what to do because it's uncharted territory for them, right? Because they've always loved or expressed their love or had those feelings for what has been traditional in our society. Mm-hmm. Parents, here's the advice. Take Will and Snoop and Magic's and Dwayne Wade's lead. Don't matter. They're yours. Love them. Yep. That's the answer.
That's it.
Doesn't matter what they do. Love them. I hate to say it, but if they shoot, steal, and kill somebody, they do something crazy, they still belong to you. And no, you don't like everything that they do. I get that. I don't like everything my kids do. We got some doozies. But they still mine. And you gotta still love them, because if you don't, who will? And so, to me, that's what this was all about today. It is, I'm big ups to those parents.
Being a supportive parent to whatever your children decide to embrace or decide to do, whether you agree with it or not. The bottom line is, God gave you that child as a gift.
As a gift.
And it's your job to love that gift, to nurture that gift, despite whatever decisions they make. You better love that baby.
Because you know what? If they could run track and they could make $1 zillion running track, you wouldn't care if they had purple hair.
Boom.
We invest our money where we want to invest our money. If our kids display some extraordinary gift for sports, we are all behind that. An extraordinary gift for art. Sometimes we're not always behind art. That's another topic, because I think that's kind of a cultural thing. Yes. In the black community, we're not going to say go to school to be an artist. We just don't do that. I'm sorry.
I will say this.
We're getting better. We're getting better. But we go to school. We have very specific disciplines we want our kids to go to school for. And it's a cultural thing. And I get it.
And unfortunately, and it's even in movies, they say, I want you to grow up to be a doctor. I want you to grow up to be a lawyer.
And I get it.
And there's nothing wrong with those professions at all. They are great. They're amazing.
And it's
coming so much more.
Well, it's coming from a place where our culture didn't have. And so to ensure, or at least in our minds, to ensure that we're never starving or struggling again when we have the opportunities for our kids to go and get those kinds of hard disciplines that we know pay the bills. That's why we encourage them to go that way.
You're right.
But that's changing, and that's a great topic for a future show. How we deal with culture and the arts and that kind of thing.
Absolutely.
But this one, the answer for parents, support your kids. It's not negotiable. There's no two ways about it. So we're going to wrap this segment up, because we try to keep them short so y'all don't.
We ain't got to be here all day.
Y'all don't click us up and be like, they tripping.
So make sure you hit us up on all of our social medias. On YouTube, just Lisa and Rasheida Bennett. On Facebook, Lisa and Rasheida. On Instagram, # Lisa Rasheida. On Twitter, Lisa and Rasheida. And on LinkedIn, what?
Lisa and Rasheida Bennett. Peace.
Have a blessed day.